Welcome to the Travelex Outlook for the week of June 7th. The U.S. dollar starts the week out generally steady as stabilizing stocks on Wall Street have reduced the need for safety in the U.S. currency. Last week, did see the dollar turn in a strong performance. The dollar touched on a 4-year high against the euro, a brand new one, a 15-month peak against a basket of major currencies, while it neared an 11-month peak against the Aussie dollar. Although we did see some sharp gains for the U.S. dollar, it was largely the result of its safe haven status as opposed to optimism about the U.S. economy. The key event last week was the monthly jobs report. That came out on Friday, and we did see some positives. The U.S. economy increased jobs for the fifth straight month, tacked on more than 400,000 jobs during the month of May. However, it was about 100,000 positions less than expected. We also saw, if you look at a closer breakdown of the data, it revealed that private employers, really considered the backbone of the U.S. economy, only accounted for about 10% of the job additions during the month of May. So that suggested that perhaps the healing that we've seen going on in the U.S. labor market over the past couple months might be running out of steam, and that's what pressured stocks on Friday. The Dow touched a 4-month low, and those losses were actually compounded by news out of Hungary that perhaps the Hungarian financial situation could be nearing a Greek-style crisis. So that really roiled financial markets and boosted the appeal of the dollar as a safe haven. The week ahead, we have a handful of central bank meetings. First one kicks off on Thursday out of New Zealand. The Reserve Bank of New Zealand is widely expected to boost interest rates by 25 basis points to 2.75% from their current level at 2.5%. Investors will also really hone in on the bank's accompanying statement for clues on the outlook for New Zealand interest rates. Later on Thursday, investors will listen to central bank announcements out of the Bank of England and also the Eurozone, where the ECB meets. No change is expected by either central bank, but in the case of the ECB, investors will really hone in on the central bank president's post-meeting news conference for clues on the outlook for monetary policy in the Eurozone. Data out of the U.S. this week, really have to wait until Friday, June 11th. That's when retail sales and also the University of Michigan's Consumer Sentiment Survey is due for release. Keep in mind that consumer spending accounts for the bulk of U.S. economic activity. Therefore, investors will pay added attention to consumer-related U.S. data. That is it for this week. Please be sure and check us out online for breaking foreign exchange news.